Hello, Lena, is that you? Honey, I just called to tell you what that Hattie Johnson said about my new hat. She said she liked it because older styles were so becoming to me. Older style's nothing. It's the very latest thing. I paid $2.88 for it, and I never saw a prettier or bigger hat at church Sunday. I bought the best one in the Monkey Ward catalog. Now you keep off this line, Hattie. I can hear your receiver click. And Maisie, you don't need to be listening in either. Anybody with as big ears as you've got don't need a phone. Now, Lena, about what I was saying about church, I don't think the preacher ought to keep harping about people looking around while he's preaching. If he's so set against anybody looking around, he should have seen Deacon Bumpkin at the county fair. My, the way that old goat was staring at those chorus girls prancing around in grass skirts, and he seemed to be enjoying himself, too. But as I was saying, Lena, I never gawk around in church, but did you see who was with the Hawkins gal in the back pew last Sunday? Well, he never was real bright, but if he can see anything in her, he's not only not very bright, but needs some new eyeglasses, if you ask me. I suppose I'll have to be getting that Hawkins gal a wedding present one of these days. Everything you buy now is out of sight. Lena, do you know what Grocer Jake is asking for his store eggs? 17 cents a dozen. And coffee is up to 15 cents a pound. I told Jake he ought to get a gun and earn an honest living like any other hold-up man. He must be finding out that courting that widow Jackson comes high, but I don't want to pay for his courting. Now, Betty Jane, you don't need this line. All you do is talk, talk, talk. It's a shame nobody else ever gets to use the line. What did you say? I am not an old busybody gossip, and for that catty remark, you can't have the line. Now, Lena, you know I never listen in on the party line, but I just happened to hear that old man Smith got his whiskers caught in the barn door the other night, and he hollered until the neighbors thought a coyote had got caught in a trap. And he hollered a whole lot more when old Miss Smith thought a skunk was after her chickens and peppered him with bird shot. He was probably tipsy again. He never got that red lantern nose from drinking milk. Lena, what dish you gonna take to the lodge picnic? I guess I'll mix up another batch of my potato salad. I simply must use up my spuds before they rot. I bet Susie Brown brings another one of those sour gooseberry pies. She sure is putting on airs since her gooseberry pie won that ribbon at the county fair. But I guess putting on airs comes natural with her. Remember how her dad had an air about him when he took to raising hogs? They called him Hog Brown. He looked like a hog and smelled like one, too. Anyhow, he was popular with the flies. Maybe her gooseberry pie will draw the flies away from the better food at the picnic. Hattie, don't think I don't know you're listening in again. I can hear you wheeze. I'd know that wheeze in the next world. It's too bad some people let themselves get so fat they even puff when listening to something that's none of their business. Lena, if there wasn't so many ears on this party line, I'd like to tell you the new joke that Sam heard down at the barber shop. Oh, it's a dandy. I'd like to know what the boys talk about at the barber shop that makes them laugh so loud, and the pictures they hang on the walls. It makes me blush just to walk past that barber shop, and I don't know what they see in reading that old police gazette. Well, Lena, I'd like to talk longer, honey, but it's time to milk the cows. You and Otis come over some Sunday. Goodbye. Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? She cries the whole day long. I'll do the cooking, darling. I'll pay the rent. I knows I done you wrong. Remember that rainy evening I turned you out with nothing but a fine-tooth comb. I know I was to blame. Oh, ain't that a shame? Bill Bailey, won't you please come home? Come home, Bill Bailey, won't you come home? She cries the whole day long. I'll do the cooking, darling, I'll pay the rent. I knows I done you wrong. Remember that rainy evening I turned you out with nothing but a fine-tooth comb. Oh, ain't that a shame? I knows I was to blame. Bill Bailey, won't you please come home? Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. The ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.